how to create a digital journal with ChatGPT or any other AI tool. Well, I'm going to show you that today, but before I do, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Petra, and I want to welcome you to Big Income Paradise, where we make digital marketing simple with AI, fun, and oh so profitable. So let's just jump in and let me share my screen. So we are in ChatGPT. You can use any other AI tool, and you are going to get all of my AI prompts below. So you can just subscribe to my email and you're going to get all of the prompts, and I'm going to also link this video there again so you can rewatch it. So let's just jump in. So first, we told ChatGPT to act as the best money mindset coach, because we're going to do a digital journal for money mindset, okay? But you can use anything else in here. This is just an example. You can just say something like, act as the best weight loss coach who excels in creating digital journals, and you're gonna give other information that I gave in here, because obviously we're creating a money mindset journal. But again, you can create anything, any journal for any niche. So we told it to write 15 names for this digital journal, and we said a little bit about who our target audience is, so that will help entrepreneurs get rid of their money blocks, so they'll start attracting more money into their lives. So this is the digital journal we're going to create, but we want names to be clear and benefit focused, right? And we told it, now this is very important, okay? We said, please ask me 10, or I said actually, please ask me 10 clarifying questions you have and allow me to respond so you'll give me the best ideas. So you can say, please ask me 10 to 15 questions, right? I find that if you don't use the number in here, ChatGPT and other AI tools usually ask around 4 or 5, maybe 6 questions, but that's sometimes not enough. So use numbers from 10 to 15. That's going to be way better. So ChatGPT obviously asked us 10 questions, and we replied to all of those questions. And be quite specific. Like, if you see here, who is your primary audience for this digital journal? If I would be like female entrepreneurs and nothing else, it wouldn't be as specific. Be very, very specific. Details like that is so important, because if the AI tool knows more about you, about the goal you want to achieve with this digital journal or whatever, it's going to create a better outline. It's going to create a better, anything that you need for this journal. It's going to just do better. So first, it gave us 15 ideas, right, for how we can call this digital journal. So pick and choose your favorite one. Obviously, you're going to have different ones, but number 3 was my favorite without the journal at the end. So I told ChatGPT, I really like the number 3, unlock your financial confidence. And I put this in between the quotation marks so it knows exactly what I mean. Even if I would say just, I like number 3, it would know. But I want it to just use this part without the journal at the end. So I told it which number I like, and then I said we're gonna go and create the outline for this digital journal, but I told it again to ask me 10 clarifying questions, because it needed more information about what I'm trying to do with this journal. And this is just an example. I'm not actually gonna create this journal because that's not my industry, right? Not my niche. So how long do you envision this journal to be? I chose 90 days, but you're going to get different questions. You're going to choose different things. Just go through all 10 questions and again, reply to all 10 questions. And then, oh, by the way, this is very important because some people are struggling with this because they don't know. Totally fine. Let me show you. So when you're replying to all questions, so number one, you just type in one dot and your response. Now, if you want to reply to number two, don't hit enter, okay? Because then it's just gonna send this this response that you've created. It's gonna send it to ChatGPT and it's gonna start working. What you have to do is click Shift and Enter so that you can go in the next row and just type in number two and reply to this question. And again, when you're done, Shift and Enter. So you hold Shift and you click Enter, right? And reply to number three and so on, right? So we did that, or I did that. I keep saying we, like, you know, we. Anyway, you're gonna reply to questions and then it's gonna create the whole outline. Now, here's something that people don't like about ChatGPT or other tools, and they go like, oh, this sucks, you know, AI tools suck. No, they don't, okay? ChatGPT and other tools have a specific like limit how much they can write in one output, right? So it did create a really good outline. See, like it did quite a lot. However, if I scroll back up, you're gonna see it started with introduction, what you should put there. Then it started week one, day 2, day 3, and it gave some information in there. However, when it started week 2, that's where people go like, oh, this sucks, because it just said day 8 to 14, repeat a similar structure, blah, 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 right? It didn't give you, you know, day by day, but that's because it's limited. It cannot create that much. So I keep telling people, look, AI doesn't suck, okay? ChatGPT doesn't suck. You have to just go section by section. You got the whole outline. What I would do is just copy it here, paste it into Google Docs, not in Canva, don't do that yet. Put it in Google Docs, and just then you're gonna go and fill in each day and each week, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We have an outline, and now we're gonna go and use this prompt, and we're gonna keep using this prompt and changing just this part. So from day 1 to 7, then day 8 to 14, and so on. We're just gonna keep doing that until our whole journal is done, because all the AI tools work way better if you go fill in all of the sections. So it's the same with the blog post. If you tell ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using, just write the whole blog post, it's not gonna do the best job. If you want quality, you're gonna have to go section by section. It's the same here with the digital journal. So here's the prompt that I used. And I said, we're gonna start with day 1 to 7. And it has to give me more details, more question prompts and quotes and all of that, right? So it went week 1, day 1, and then it started filling in all of the details. So we have to, the exercise is this, so they have to ask themselves, what are my current thoughts and feelings about money, right? And then write down any negative thoughts, blah, blah, blah. Then other question prompts, what messages about money did I receive growing up, and so on. Then we have a visualization, right? So that's another, you know, another exercise. Then the only thing that I didn't like is that it put the tip at the bottom. That's because I said it should give us question prompts, quotes, ideas, tips, probably because I said tips at the end of the prompt. It gave me tip at the end of, basically almost at the end of day 1. But the tip should be on top, because it says be honest and open with yourself during this exercise, blah, 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 right? Before people start doing the exercise, they need to know, well, be honest with yourself, right? So I would just change that. You can tell ChatGPT, hey, I didn't like that the tip was at the bottom, keep all the tips at the top. Or you can just, copy paste and post this tip at the top when you put all of this information, all of this content into Google Docs, okay? You can do that yourself or just tell ChatGPT. But let's say we like this, okay? We have quotes, visualization, and blah, 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 all of that, right? Then we just use the same prompt and we change this part, so day 8 to 14. And ChatGPT is gonna do, again, a good job, or I would say a great job. So it's done until day 14. And I would use the same thing, so the same prompt that you're gonna get them here, basically. So where is it? Okay, so this one, and I would just put it in, change the days here, and that's it, until the whole journal is done. But I didn't do that because then this video would be so long and you wouldn't want to watch me scroll here on ChatGPT. So when you're done with the whole journal, I usually have problems, or I'm struggling to create a welcome message as a video or in like journals or whatever I'm creating. I have a very, it's challenging for me to do that first because I don't know how my product is going to look like. So if you're someone like me, then you are probably going to want to first create the product, and then at the end, when the product is created, tell ChatGPT, please write the welcome message for this journal. And I think it's way smarter to do that because ChatGPT also has memory to what it already created. So it remembers, okay, I created this whole journal, blah, blah, blah. So it can do a better job with the welcome message that you obviously put at the beginning of your journal. If you want to, that's up to you, okay? But there's another prompt for the welcome message, and it's gonna do a good job. But remember, ChatGPT and other AI tools are not here to take all of your work and do everything for you, like 100% automation, and you're not gonna do anything. No, you're still gonna have to read through everything, change the text. So you probably don't use the word embark. Most of you don't, okay? I know I wouldn't, because this is one word that AI tools use a lot. So I don't use it, so I would change this. However, here's the thing. I just told ChatGPT to write this message in a friendly, conversational way and to be motivational. However, if you want to train any AI tool, ChatGPT or other tools like Claude or Perplexity or whatever tool you're using, you are gonna want to create something like this. Okay, this is basically, you can use this in other tools, not specifically my stuff, because this is my brand voice, okay? But if you want to learn how to do this, I'm going to put the link down below where you're going to learn how to train ChatGPT or other AI tools to write like you, okay? So that's going to be down below, and it's a free guide, okay? So yeah, you're still going to have to change stuff. Even if you use that, I could actually show you how to do this. Let me just copy this whole thing. And let me just tell it, please, let's be kind. Please rewrite. And I can't talk and type, so excuse me for being quiet right now. Rewrite. Did this. Okay, I can't even talk and, not talk and type. Instructions. Let's say, and I'm gonna put this in. Okay, so you see, it's just like, what is that, right? That's what you're gonna learn how to do. So Hey there, welcome to the Unlock Your Financial Confidence Journal. I'm thrilled you're here, ready to break through those money mindset blocks and embrace the wealth you deserve. So this is something I would say, okay? For the next 90 days, this journal will be your go-to guide. Inside you'll find blah, 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 blah. So it's way better. It's in my tone. It's in my brand voice. It's not using stuff like embark and, all of those words that AI tools usually use. So if you want to learn about this, again, the link is going to be down below. And if you want to get all of this prompts, again, the link is down below. So thank you for watching this. Oh, before I finish this video, what you should do is when you have the whole outline and the whole product done in Google Docs, then you can go to Canva and just type in journal and use the templates here. Pick and choose the one that you like, or start from blank page, or you could just share the link to that Google Docs and people can, when they buy your journal, they can just type in the Google Docs. They just make a copy and then they can type in their responses to the questions or whatever your journal is about, whatever it has inside. So you could do that. You could also download it as PDF and just sell the PDF. But yeah, most of you are going to want to use Canva, but I'm not going to show you that because I didn't save all of this content that it created, but it's actually, this is how I would create a journal. I did create journals for my clients and so on, and they were happy. But back then, I did use another AI tool. However, I didn't know how to use it that well. So this is how I would use it now to really get the best responses, to really get the best product out of ChatGPT. And again, you're going to have to rewrite some sentences and words because, ChatGPT and other AI tools just don't know exactly how you talk. Even when you train it with this, it still might, write something that you wouldn't write. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Again, prompts are down below, and well, see you in the next video.